What's going on, people? So in my previous videos, I've been transitioning into talking about some of the tech that I use on a daily basis that actually impacts my life in a positive or a negative way. And today we're going to be talking about power banks, but more particularly the Anker power banks. This is the Anker 737 and this is the Anker Solix. So normally when you think about battery bank or a power bank or something like any of these type of products, you're thinking about last case scenario, emergency situations, backup power. But I've come to realize that I've been using this almost every day. So normally this is one of those purchases that's not really exciting. It's just like something I'm going to get just in case I need it. And that's normally a hard purchase, especially when you're spending $100, $200, around $100, $200 for something. You want it to be something that you can use and not something that's just for emergencies. But one thing that I have found myself using now, this is the 737. This actually retails for about $99. Got this from Best Buy, I believe, but you know, they sell this on Amazon as well. I've been using this a lot more than I would probably be using this. But even still, I find me using this a lot, even in non-emergency situations. So these power banks now are coming with like digital readouts on the front. This one, actually both of these can connect to an app. I honestly don't use the app a lot, but what I do use is this backup power. So these both have two USB-Cs and a USB-A. Now this first USB-C right here is the one that you can use to charge it. So you can charge or charge other devices with this. This is like a dual use port. The same on the Solix. It has the 3 USB-Cs and then the 2 USB-As. And then it had this other proprietary port, this if you want to use this to plug up to a solar panel. I don't have the solar panel, but if you did want to use a solar panel with that, you could use this port here. The one that like I said, the one I've been using the most is this. Now this is maybe like 6 inches or so. So this is something that you could throw on the back of your backpack, or if you have some big pants, maybe in one of your pockets. But this is the biggest battery bank that you can have on an airplane. They're like, as far as like your carry-on. So this is the reason I selected this one. So if you're somebody that travels a lot, throw this in your carry-on and you'll be good to make it through TSA. Now, these devices like this have fast charging, ultra fast charging. So like I'll plug up my iPhone to this and it'll be fully charged from like 5% to 100 in like an hour. So the fast charging on these are really fast. I think my iPhone charges at like 60 watts using this. Now also keep in mind, the 60 watts only works on this one port. I think it drops down to like 30 on the other port. And then on the USB-A, it might be like 15 or 20 or something like that. But these devices are, like I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I use these devices a lot more than I thought, because on a daily basis, even if I'm home and I'm not necessarily right next to a power outlet, I can charge my MacBook with this. I charge my phone. I charge my cameras. Like, there's a lot of times where I'm using a device and I don't want to necessarily move it from where it is to take it close to the charger or close to a wall outlet to charge it up. I just grab this, plug it up, and get it going right where it is. Now, again, like I said, you can charge up to 3 different devices at the same time with this. Now, like as far as like a cell phone, you can charge a cell phone, like one cell phone, if you're just using this, up to like 10 times. Just wanted to give y'all some insight on some of the products that I use on a daily basis that maybe I don't talk about a lot. Again, stuff people normally buy for emergency situations are definitely clutch on a daily basis. So I'm curious to see if anybody else uses any of these type of products, either from Anker or Jackery or any of the other companies that make these portable battery backup, solar backups, portable power solutions. So I'm curious to see what type of products y'all use and how often y'all use them on a daily basis. So I want to thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next video.